him out because he always gives like cool tips and tricks. All right, over 30,000 of these hardy violas have been spoken for since they debuted, and you're getting a 4-piece in the Sorbet series. Now, these are perennials, and they come to you shipped as 4 potted plants. $19.98 is your price today. You are saving $13 from that original price of $33. It ships to you for free, like everything else in this show. $6.66 gets it home on Easy Pay. M89841. And the first thing I noticed when I was prepping for this, first of all, I mean, the color varieties are just unbelievable.
Yes.
But I love that these are winter hardy, because you wouldn't expect that. Like when you see the colors, you would go, oh no, you're gonna only see that, you know, in an annual. So
typically, violas are also kind of known as a pansy, which maybe you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Pansies are annuals. So when you see these at the garden centers, I would like to say most of the time they're going to be the annual variety, which means they're going to have to be dug up at the end of the summer, right? But we always go out and we buy big flats of them because they are so beautiful. And violas are some of the very first color that you're going to start to see. You know, they normally start to bloom for you at the middle of spring. So I started seeing violas just a few weeks ago here in Pennsylvania, which is amazing. But now you can have that look, all those beautiful colors. And if you take a second, Melissa, and you just kind of dip your nose in here, they're beautifully fragrant.
Oh, I want that in a perfume. Can we do that?
Isn't that delicious? Yes, and these are the winter hardy variety. So plant once perennials for under $20. Imagine, instead of going and buying those big annual flats for a lot more money, pick up a few of these collections and you're gonna only have to plant them once and you're gonna see this just swath of color, all the colors under the rainbow, year in and year out.
And so you're getting 4 potted plants shipped to you. And would you say this is all 4? Is this one?
So it's one plant. That's a great question. So when we planted them, it's a mixture of seeds in one of your Ellie pots. Now, this is a newer thing. I don't know that we've ever really explained the Ellie pot to you before, Melissa.
Yeah, no.
But it's a biodegradable container. It's actually just like a paper that's safe for the earth, safe for your plants, that we plant directly through, so you can see the roots coming right out. That just eliminates a little bit more plastic. And it's actually healthier for your plants because then you're not ripping them out of something. You just plant this directly into the soil, into your containers. And so what we have here, one is going to turn into a container or a plant this size, giving you about 12 to 18 inches across. And it's beautiful. It almost acts like a ground cover because they only grow about 6 inches tall. So, you know, earlier we were talking about those coral bells in the winter, in the shaded areas. This is beautiful to plant in front of those. This can also take the shade, but it's going to give you beautiful flowers and fragrance. They're absolutely stunning. And what's really fun, if you want to get a little arts and crafty or fun in the kitchen, these are totally edible, the flowers. So I've seen like people dry them and put them on cupcakes, like on the frosting. You can place them on, like, if you just go and buy like store-bought crescent dough, and you place them on there and roll it up and you bake it, and then you have like flowers on your crescent rolls. They're absolutely adorable and they taste delicious. It's just a beautiful light floral fragrance.
Wow. Yeah, these smell unbelievable. I'm like, I want this in a perfume.
It's delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It reminds me of springtime.
Truly. It's just, again, my nose is so drawn to it. And my eyes are drawn to it too, with all of the colors. $19.98 is your sale price. They come shipped to you as 4 potted plants. These are perennials. They ship to you for free. Over 30,000 orders have been placed since the debut. And right now in this show, 200 orders have been placed.
That's the smartest investment gardening around. At this value, to get an impact that looks like this, no more going and filling the whole trunk of your car with 7, crates of the annual version of the viola, the pansy. Now you have these shipped free of charge directly to your doorstep. And these are perennials. You can have this year in and year out. That's what makes this collection stand out from all of the rest. And not only are they perennial, but your plants are actually going to be a mixture of seeds, giving you all of the colors. I mean, look at that gorgeous bicolored viola, like a periwinkle with a bright yellow. Then you're gonna have dark blues, purples, oranges. There's even like a very deep, sultry purple that you can see here.
I love that.
In the background. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love violas. And truth be told, when these start to bloom, it's like you're kind of like sounding the trumpets, because you know spring is here and summer is around the corner.
I love that.
It's one of the very first pops of color in the garden, and it's long lasting because it'll go through the middle, end of spring, into the summer, through summer, to your first or second hard frost.
Wow. Now, don't forget, when you order this, we don't have many left to go around.
Right.
Make sure you get your all-purpose plant food.
100%.
So you can go to QVC.com, add it to your order. It's $25, but you're getting 2 pounds here, which I think is an amazing, amazing opportunity to maybe stock up and then take care of the plants and the flowers that you grow.
Absolutely.
Now, 300 orders have been placed already in the last few moments. $19.98 is your sale price. You're getting 4 pieces of this Sorbet series. You're getting all of these colors. They come shipped to you as 4 potted plants. And again, these are perennials. So it's like that one-time purchase, that one time in the garden, and then it's like enjoying it for seasons to come.
Investment gardening, absolutely right.
Love it.
Pay once, plant once perennial. And like Melissa said, these are perennials. These are not like the traditional violas or pansies that you're maybe used to seeing at your nurseries and, excuse me, big box stores, where, you know, all of us love to go out. We get so excited. It's kind of like our eyes kind of get overwhelmed before we can really digest what we're looking at. But at those box stores, those are the annual version. And you might be tempted to be like, oh my gosh, I want color right now. Like, let's buy 12 flats of these. No, don't do that, because then you're going to just dig them up and throw them away in 3 months. Pick up a few of these collections for a much better value, plant them once, and enjoy them for years to come. Truly, violas are some of the most easy, versatile plants. I mean, in a lot of these images, we actually see them growing in containers. Put them in a mixed, beautiful container. Here you see them with, there was some geranium there. There's my brother. He does not come included, but you can have his growing guide. And so you basically have him in your house answering all your questions. But really, violas go everywhere. And here is a beautiful rocky sort of like underplanting from a big tree. They really work just beautifully anywhere in the garden.
It's just stunning. 400 orders have been placed, more people on the line waiting to get this 4-piece sorbet series of these viola plants. Wildly popular, over 30,000 sold since they debuted, and a lot of people buying more than one.
Smart.
So if you're looking for an opportunity to buy more than one, just put it on Easy Pay. So you pay $6.66 today, and you have 3 months to pay it off. These ship right to your door for free, and they come as 4 potted plants. So can you show us quickly, because I want to show everyone how we are actually planting these.
I would love to. So this is one of the 4. Now, if you're picking up multiple collections, you know, at this value, I would recommend it. You're going to get 8, 12, however many. But this one plant is actually various colored seeds within it. So that's what we have here, Melissa. This is just one of our plants. After the first season, imagine this is going to spread and give you 12 to 18 inches of spread horizontally, and then vertically it's only going to grow 6 to 8 inches tall. So it almost acts like a ground cover. Now, you're not going to want to go and like run around on it. It isn't like our Trample Me Time, for example, but it just beautifies. When you're thinking about your garden, you think in layers. So you have your foreground, which would be your ground cover, or your violas, for example. Then right above it, maybe you want to pick up those coral bells, and then above that, your begonias, and then maybe, last but not least, the hydrangea, because that doesn't need a full day of sun either. That's 4 plants that we've shown in this show alone, and that creates the most beautiful gardenscape, landscape, and honestly, at an incredible value. They're all beautiful perennials that are going to come back for you year after year.
So it's like that one-time investment, easy to grow. $19.98 is your price. 500 orders.
Wow.
So yeah, and since they debuted, over 30,000 of these have been sold.
Smart gardeners.
Very smart gardeners.
Absolutely.
I mean, the fact that these are perennials is very impressive. The fact that they're winter hardy and you have all these gorgeous colors. M89841 is your item number. Come shipped to you just like this, if you wouldn't mind, Steph, just showing them.
I would love to show you. Yeah, absolutely.
And so 4 potted plants, really easy to grow and take care of. Beautiful
blooming
fragrance.
likely right out of the box.
stunning.
Yeah, and if they're not blooming for you when you receive them, they will very shortly, because we're in the middle kind of their bloom season, so they're gearing up, they're ready to go. And yeah, like you mentioned, beautifully fragrant, edible if you wanted to have fun with those flowers. And again, just plant one's perennials. That's what we want. We want to have easy gardening.
Easy gardening, and also just like easy delivery, because it comes to your door
right.
for free.
Yep.
I mean, I love extra value when I shop, and you're getting it throughout this whole show with Roberta, so take advantage of that free shipping and handling.